Welcome to our first objective. For this objective, we're going to learn how to introduce ourselves and to engage in an introduction conversation in Spanish. So here I have some really basic survival phrases, questions, and answers that you're going to have to learn off the bat because you're going to have this conversation over and over. It's going to be the basis of many conversations that you'll have in Spanish. We'll get more into the verb conjugation and how we form sentences later on, but for now, we're just going to practice engaging back and forth. So for example, here I have hola, which you can see on the left I have the Spanish, and on the right there's the English translation for you. Hola means hello. Then we have ¿Cómo estás? It would be good if you repeat after me for pronunciation. Estoy bien, gracias. This answer here is the polite answer that we're going to use for now, but then in a little bit we're going to be playing with that and saying different things besides I'm fine. ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Sara. Mucho gusto. ¿De dónde eres? Soy de California. ¿Cuántos años tienes? Tengo 10 años. Adiós. ¿Y tú? Those are our basic phrases. This doesn't mean that this is the only way that you can say something. For example, instead of saying hola, I could very easily say to someone, good morning, buenos dias, good afternoon, buenas tardes, or good evening, buenas noches. But this is just to get us started. One really important thing I want you to remember is y tú. This is going to be really helpful when you're on the flip grid and you want to ask someone a question or someone asks you a question. You answer it, and then to ask it right back to them, you can say y tú. It keeps the conversation going. It makes it less of an interrogation and more of a conversation, and it gives you a chance to kind of relax and breathe and think about what you're going to say next. So this is invaluable. Now some of these answers are going to be different for you, and that's okay. For example, I would say me llamo Sara, but you'll have a different answer to put there. Soy de California is just an example. So you might replace that with a city, another state, or even the whole country. And then if you're not 10 years old, you're going to have to change the number. So right now, I'm going to start by asking you a couple questions, and I want you to try to answer them. So if I asked you the first one, ¿Cómo estás? How would you answer that? Hopefully you said, Estoy bien, gracias. Let's try another one. ¿Cómo te llamas? Your answer should be me llamo and then your name. ¿De dónde eres? Your answer should be soy de, and then like I said, the city, state, or country. ¿Cuántos años tienes? And your answer should be tengo, and then a number, años. If you're not sure about your age, how to say it in Spanish, you can look at the reference section of your materials, and you're going to have numbers up to 31. We're going to go up to 100 during the course, but for now you might just want to take a look at the number for your age because you're going to be using it on the flip grid. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill out over here my self-introduction information. And this is pretty much going to be the basis for your flip grid video. So, hola, that's my greeting. Estoy, if I look over here, I'll have answers that are examples. Estoy bien. Okay, to keep going, me llamo Sara. Soy de, that's over here, but that's just an example. I'm not actually from California. I'm gonna put Philadelphia. Soy de Philadelphia. And tengo 28 años. So it's okay if you don't know that number yet. You'll have a much lower number than me, but that's how you're going to go ahead and get started. When you fill that out, if you would like to go ahead and try your flip grid, I'm asking you to include this information and then one interesting thing about yourself. You can find the attached resource with plenty of examples. A lot of people like to include their favorite TV show, color, band, things about their families, if they have pets, or things that they like. You're welcome to include any additional information that you would like, but this is going to be the minimum.